What's going on, guys? Welcome once again to our channel.
Oh my goodness.
I don't
Hey!
know what you're doing over there.
I don't need
Hold
it.
on, I think I had clouds over here, because you needed that.
I need it.
What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday. Today kind of went slow.
You know what? It kind of went slow, but it at the same time kind of went fast.
I don't know.
Because I was at work, and then all of a sudden my coworker was like having lunch, and that means it's 12:30 already. I was like, what?
Good.
Like,
Dang.
what's going on here?
What's up, Mary? How's it going?
Mary.
Did we get notification? Yes, I got no notification on YouTube. We're live. We're live, people.
Be live.
What's up, everybody? I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I hope everybody, for those who are fathers,
Happy
happy
Father's Day.
belated Father's Day. Mine was outstanding. Um, After a
Better say that.
long day of recording on Saturday, I was able to come here, edit that video for Universal, and took yesterday off.
Well deserved.
Yeah, that was kind of cool though. For a change. But anyway, guys, I hope everybody's having a great week. If you happen to join us for the first time, you're looking at half of the Cool Case Adventures, just the two of
The
us.
cooler half.
The kids, the grumpier part of the Cool Case Adventure happened to be happened to be over there, the other one in basketball practices. So,
Story of her life. Practice.
so there you have it. But you know what? Welcome to the 30 plus subscribers that we have gained in the last maybe 2 days. Thank you for joining the family. We love you already. Let's see.
Marianne, hi Carlos and Karen. Hello. Mary's not counting down at all. She's got 74 more days until HHN.
Gina, what's going on, my friend? What's going on? So today, I figured Thursday exploded. I mean, mind you, I called it.
You might have said it.
I should have looked for that part of that live stream that I said this Thursday you're gonna see it where Disney's competing against Universal. They decided to flip the announcement for the holiday, blah 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 blah. But watch it. An announcement for Horror Nights will be coming this Thursday. I said it multiple times. And of course, you have the believers, you have the disbeliever, but that's okay. It's all good. But once again, we got it. And why I'm saying that is because I've been asking questions in the Cool Case socials for a reason. I'm already mentioning different, believe it or not, houses here and there, and the rumors are spreading. I've been saying it for the longest. I've been calling it little by little every single house that may be coming out. If you watch the video, I said it. We've been talking about the auditions. We've been talking about little things here and there. The only thing I didn't, and nobody knew, it just took everybody by surprise, was the soft opening of Minionland. Nobody knew that. So,
it definitely called attention.
In which I want to take the opportunity, Karen, to once again congratulate Universal Studios for the best soft opening in the history of the park. Oh my goodness, everything was so organized, was well prepared. Team members, management, chef, everybody had like the best attitude. We felt like completely like welcome all the time. We didn't encounter any issues, for even the entertainment department. Shout out to Universal for the best soft opening, I guess, in their history, at least that I can witness, right? So Marion saying nice. I'll be there during Halloween Horror Nights. That's for Mary. Unfortunately, I won't be going just to the park. All right.
You're gonna go for the parks, not Halloween Horror Night.
But we'll be there. Everybody will be there. On and off. Don't worry. Anyways, let's move on for some news, Karen, because a lot of them happen. So I might have to like go through these like really quick in order to cover everything. So give us 1 second. Let's talk some Epic. Let's talk some Epic. Bio Reconstruct once again went nuts in the last maybe day and a half, showing us everything that is happening in Epic Universe. And this one, is basically about the top side of the hotel. Now, some concrete is being built up uh, on top of the hotel. Check out this wood frame on the How to Train Your Dragon roller coaster station.
That's pretty cool.
That seems to be very amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. Then you have it says there's a very small area destination parkway where How to Train Your Dragon status can be seen
Struggling,
on the
huh?
back. Yeah,
And there's another one in the
I
corner.
think I'm having difficult. I gotta go to the eye doctor.
Where's your
Seriously.
glasses?
Plus, I'm in front of a computer all day, so
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yes.
And it says at right is the front of the dual racing roller coaster in Epic Universe, and basically this arrow over here
It's pointing at a statue.
on the How to Train the Dragon right over here.
Yeah.
So,
I'm excited. I can't wait for the
Right?
stuff to open.
oh, check this out.
I hope they finish it.
it will suck if they don't finish.
It's giving me speed right now.
Yeah. Take the maximum speed so you can jump.
Yeah.
So basically, this is the gap in the track in the back half of the dual racing roller coaster. The yellow circuit will be complete when it's spanned here. Green track has one more gap to span near the coaster station. Interesting. So a lot of cool stuff happening in Epic.
Whoop whoop.
Let me see what else. Oh, check that out.
Ooh.
That is gigantic right there. That is
a long coaster.
Normally, when he showed you, I would say he because he's the only one that been showing this kind of picture. But they show you by the section. So when you see this whole thing, it's like I have no idea it was this big.
No.
This is insane. What do you guys think?
Look at the gap.
That is insane.
That looks super cool.
Now, Karen, believe it or not, they're still calling it a family roller coaster.
I'm assuming it's probably not gonna go that fast.
So, I mean, chances are that
it doesn't look bad. Like maybe a loop. It has a loop. Back here.
That high.
That high. Then it goes and then it turns. Oh, it's gonna do that turning thing.
Oh,
that it does.
Turning.
No, here it's gonna turn. Right here, it's gonna do the turning thing, and then it's gonna have one loop. So I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
It might just not go very fast, you know, like.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's gonna have like that turn, like the Velocicoaster has, where it turns you like in the water. It looks like it might have a little bit of a turn, and then one.
A little bit, not
as drastic as Velocicoaster. No. Like it's a quick one. It looks like it's just gonna turn you real quick, and then one loop. So it doesn't look bad at all. I mean, I'm probably gonna be scared anyway, right?
But pretty cool.
Mary can't wait. Marianne, wow, that is big, and they already have so much of it completed. Yeah, you can see the little part that's still missing. That's it. Yeah, Mary says it doesn't look insane, and the loop could be like RRR, where there's no inversion.
Yeah, rewrite rocket.
Thank you. I was like RRR. I
can't even say that.
Right.
Rocket.
Yeah, that one. Mary, why didn't you spell it out for me?
Very tall aerial photo with an interesting viewpoint of the How to Train Your Dragon coaster, especially the parallel track at the top. In Epic Universe Dragon Station top right, the two octagon foundation in the foreground are the rotating flying rides. So,
what is that one?
It's just basically talking about all this.
But what rides? Still?
Yeah. How to Train the Dragon? I think so.
That is all massive. Yeah. That's a long.
That's insane.
That's a long ride. That's really.
Yeah, let's look at it from this.
That's gonna be long. That's a long ride.
That is insane. I had no idea.
I thought it was gonna be like more compact, but it looks like it's pretty massive.
Shout out to BioReconstruct, who's basically sharing all this with us today.
That can't be for that. That has to be another roller coaster.
He said how to join the dragon.
That's weird. Thanks, Mary, for the help. But
Look
as you
at
can see,
that.
I totally fail. Yeah, but it's on the opposite side.
Wow.
It's not connecting at all.
That
That can't be for that.
That is not, well, despite that, it's just nuts.
That's huge.
That is insane. Like, I wasn't expecting this.
That's a long roller coaster. Maybe they started listening to people when they were like, the roller coasters are great, but they're too short.
Mm-hmm. Tron.
Nobody's no that's another roller coaster. That isn't that the kitty one? Weren't they gonna have like a kitty? It's a rumor that they're gonna have like a kitty one. That looks like a kitty roller coaster though.
Probably, but still, look at how long this.
I mean, it's still long, yeah.
That is a long coaster right there. Sheesh.
She knows that's a long one. That is pretty long, and the only thing missing is that gap.
All right, right here. Tell us what it says.
Last gap in the yellow track is number 1. Number 2 is yellow track to span the gap. Oh, the one that's on the floor is the one that's missing. 3, the green track to span similar gap near 1. So they're outside. 4 is green track to span similar gap near 1. Nope. 4 is green track stag for gap along the station. And then the 5 is green and yellow service stairs. Oh, stairs. You gotta do stairs?
Dang.
Service stairs. Not for us.
Wow. All right.
That's pretty big.
I'm going to switch up. There's a lot of pictures there. Okay, and then he'll go section by section. So this is the twist that you were talking about.
Yeah. Right? It's a little one. It's not that bad. I don't think it's going to be that bad.
Yeah. It's still saying it's a family coaster, so... Now look at this massive park. This is insane.
The whole thing's like big. That whole park is gonna be huge.
Can you imagine?
It's gonna take us quite a while to cover that entire park.
The person who decided to pitch in this idea to Universal Studios.
Hey, we're gonna make a small little park.
We need to make a park, okay? So dream big, okay?
It's gonna be little. It's not gonna be that big.
Then you're the executive and you're sitting over there and you're like, okay, we got a presentation for you. You told us to dream big. And you here is what we will call eventually Epic Universe. And you're that CEO and all those high executives looking like,
holy moly.
I told you to dream big, but good Lord.
We didn't say make it big. We just said dream big.
Oh my goodness. That is insane. I mean, this park is going to take people 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to struggle that. We're not gonna be able to cover that entire park in one day. We're gonna have to cover it by sections, I think.
So this says this metal roof recently added to the Paris theme building in the Harry Potter related land at Epic Universe. Remember, all of these is basically speculation, rumors, chismes in Spanish. None of these has been, other than Super Nintendo World, has been confirmed by Universal Studios. This is basically what people believe is going to be based on the concept art. Yeah, that need to do all out for sure, definitely. Mary said, I think Epic going to be more like how Magic Kingdom is for Disney, where you need multiple days for fun. Yeah, definitely.
I think we're going to have to cover it by section.
Well,
or like do like one like big swing in the park and then start covering section by
most
section.
Likely, I could see where the idea of pitching the concept went as following. We need to make a family park. We need to make rides that people don't feel excluded. Everybody can ride it. In order to do that, we need to do something competing directly with the Magic Kingdom.
Right.
And how are we going to compete with the Magic Kingdom if we don't have parks that have as many rides as the Magic Kingdom? So we need to just build the Magic Kingdom of Universal. I think that's how that pitch went.
But then they went all out because they brought big names into the...
I don't blame them.
No, I mean, kudos to them.
This is the photo of the in-park hotel rising at Epic Universe. And I would love to stay in this park, in this
Hotel.
hotel.
But we
Mm,
all know it's gonna be pricey.
it will be pricey.
Maybe we'll stay a day.
It will be pricey. But I remember when I watched um, Disney and Disneyland years ago, I said it from the get go. It was within my dreams to stay in those hotels that were close to Magic Kingdom, and we can just check that one out of the list. And then when I learned about Disneyland, the first time we started watching things about Disneyland, and we learned there was a hotel that actually goes into the park. In this case, we're talking about the Grand Californian that goes into Disney California Adventure. I was like, Karen, it will be our dream to
Right.
stay there. That's in our bucket list. And you know what? It already happened. So you just never know. It may not happen right away, but definitely we're manifesting it because that will be super cool to do. And so far, out of all the resorts, the only one that I have not stayed in is in Portofino.
Yeah.
Other than that, um, I personally have stayed in
Wait, I
all of them.
haven't.
Yeah, you haven't. You still
And the kids
making
haven't.
you still mixing Hard Rock. We haven't done Surfside, but Surfside is the same thing as
Right.
Dockside. All that is doing, all that the Surfside is missing is one building. But everything is like similar. So um, here is they have an hour where they're staging more parts of a roller coaster. In this case, is the staging area for the Tracking Dark Universe feature attraction. The attraction is believed to have a robotic ride system similar to Forbidden Journey in Island of Adventure. Pinch
Pinch.
Rail Track. Interesting.
Hmm.
So we're finding even more details.
Right.
Again, this is what is speculated. Nothing.
Can't wait for them to
that-
announce what's coming.
Yeah. This is what is being. This is the talk in the street. Unlike Halloween Horror Nights that I have certain confirmation. Other than this, I do not know anything. I mean, I do some digging, and I have talked to people that have worked in the construction of these. They work in different construction company and trying to dig more information, but I don't know as much as I know internally in Universal. Um, this is the Dark Universe.
And the ride's dark. And
So it will be this roller coaster at center likely is a spinner. The feature attraction at ride with entrance through a manor. Bottom center is a new frame at ride for an additional wall just passing the line's portal. Interesting.
that one looks shorter, but it still
hmm
looks fairly.
Well, again, tonight we're learning new things that I personally have not seen. Like I've seen a lot of this picture, but I'm telling you, he posted so many that I couldn't just like go over all of them. Let me see, what is this? This is an aerial look at the work of the escalator in the Portal
Super.
Super Nintendo
Yeah,
World.
you can tell.
So you're gonna go through here in order to access the land,
That's cool. Like
and the portal will be the pipe. I'm
that
assuming.
is, yeah. I gotta go.
This is aerial look at the portal of Super Nintendo, and
On the other
escalator will
side.
take guests to the upper level.
That's cool.
That's pretty dope.
That's interesting. That in California you go down. Over here you're gonna go up.
What do you mean you go down?
You have to go down to go to to Epic, no?
Oh, because the line is on the bottom.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
now
yeah,
we're
yeah,
gonna go
yeah,
up
yeah.
over here.
Yeah, you're going to the lower lot. It's considered the lower lot in Universal Studio Hollywood, and in the lower lot, that's when you find Jurassic World, The Mummy, Transformer.
All the major rights.
No, some of them. And
All of them.
in the lower lot, my first visit to Disney, the Disney Universal Hollywood, I want to say that you access at one point the backstage tour
Yes.
through the lower lot, not the upper lot like it is now.
Yeah.
I think all that changed when they built Springfield.
Oh, maybe
Because back when I went there,
I gotta
the
go.
Springfield didn't say, "What time cala que es out?"
8:30.
Okay. All right. We'll see you in a little bit.
Gotta go pick up.
I try to hold
my athlete.
I try to hold the Halloween Horror Night subject until you get here.
Oh, okay.
Because I need your opinion on certain things.
I love it.
Great. Let's dive in so much. In the Super Nintendo world, yellow track is Yoshi. This is basically Yoshi, and it's basically Yoshi. The best way to describe it, honestly, is gonna be like a people mover in Magic Kingdom, or the people mover for Super Nintendo world, pretty much. Hey Bethany, how are you? Bethany, one of our YouTube members joining us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Um, let's see. Let me switch over here. It says over here, this is still Super Nintendo World. This is the number one is the Mushroom Kingdom. Number two is Mario Kart, and number three basically is Donkey Kong Roller Coaster. Once again, all of these speculated. None of these have been confirmed by neither Nintendo nor Universal Studios, but according to or based on what we can see from Universal Japan, I mean, it's exactly how things look. And this over here, for example, Yoshi, this is exactly how it is in Japan. So when people look at this diagram, they can tell. They can tell that obviously it's gonna be Yoshi. But the only thing confirmed for this land is just Super Nintendo World. Universal right now is just holding info. Jeremy, did I miss anything or just Carlos rambling? No, sir. We're going over Epic. Uh, Leslie, are they going to open Minion Land and Villain Con in Universal Studios Hollywood? I have not heard anything. Well, let me take that back. Minion Land exists in Universal Hollywood. They basically have like a playground, water, or like a water or splash zone for the kids in Universal Hollywood, and they have Minions Cafe now for like years. Now I want to say good 3 to 4 years now. Either I think it was right after the pandemic that they opened it. And they do have Minion Mayhem. So Minion Land does exist on Universal Hollywood. VillainCon, on the other hand, is so far it's just for Universal Orlando. Doesn't mean that they're gonna build it over there, but honestly, I don't know where if they were to do that because, like, when you walk in Universal Hollywood, as far as I remember, all of that is taken. There's no more space. So, but they do have a Minion Land, and I haven't heard anything about VillainCon. Hey, Imagination Travel, another one of our YouTube members. Thank you for joining us. Um, Thanks for pricing the Vegas for me. Can't wait to book HHN. Oh, you're welcome. We're doing what we can. Um, um, it's our pleasure, Bethany. Sorry that it takes us a little bit. We've been bombarded late. It's a blessing to be bombarded by business, right? It's always a good problem when you have good business. Um, but the problem is that Universal and Disney are coming with so many crazy, in a good way, promotions that is like, people jump on it, and then you get a wave of people wanting information, and then you gotta try to like help everybody. So absolutely, we try to do as much as we can to help everybody. So glad to hear that we're being able to help you. Yeah, Marion just said everything but bill income. But anyway, this whole thing is super exciting once again to see. And here is a closer look at Donkey Kong. In Donkey Kong, once open, it will be exclusive for Universal Studios Orlando. We will be the first Universal having Donkey Kong, just so you guys know. But it looks pretty cool. Obviously, even though they haven't confirmed it, they cannot deny it. I mean, there's something with the track over here, and the reason why they're saying that it's Donkey Kong is because it was speculated to open in other Universal parks. Um, Here's another look. Once again, that looks pretty awesome. And we were talking earlier. Epic Universe is going to be the park that is going to take people 2 to 3 days in order to complete. This is not going to be an easy task, especially at the first few years. Universal is bringing big hitters, big deal of different franchising to the spectrum of theme parks. Um, so if everything goes as speculated, you can tell that this is gonna be a big hit. And I could see where this park may get sold out many, many, many days because that somehow, some way they had to keep with the capacity. Um, a nearly straight down aerial photo of a dome in the center of Epic Universe. This is phenomenal to see this like it is right now. Let me see because these are very multiple shots, but this one, um, basically what he's saying is this is the aerial look at the Epic Universe fountain. This is the fountain that where the concept art is in the middle of the park, or once you exit the hotel, right there. That's what you're gonna see, and then you got the dual racing roller coaster. No, I'm telling you, he went crazy yesterday. So this is basically a look of the south part of the construction of Epic Universe. So you see, no matter which way you look at this theme park, it's just a monster. This is another hotel, and this is speculated to be possibly another hotel. So it's just more and more and more. Um, let's see what else. Let me look at this really quick. This is the wood frame station, um, for the How to Train the Dragon, because the picture we showed earlier was from this angle. So now we're seeing in the front. And then the steel frame around the first lounge is on this one, number 2. And then the maintenance building, number 3 over here. So we're getting so much detail, thankfully, because of Bio Reconstruct. I hope that he keeps all these shots coming, because this is honestly, unless that you don't go in iDrive and see at eye level, or just go to the Orlando Eye, which is the big Ferris wheel, and try to take shots from there, you're not gonna be able to see none of this. So he's the only person that so far has been able to get us all this cool info. The number 1 is the portal to the land, an interesting shaped concrete cast in the ground. Number 2 is a pair of the statues right over here in the water, just like how the Dragon movie start over here. Number 3 is a wooden bridge over the roller coaster. That's what he's referring to. Number 4 is the second coaster lounge right in here. So, jeez, this is their warehouse. This warehouse, by the way, has been built for a long time now. Just so you guys know, this is Sand Lake Road. You could actually see it from Sand Lake Road. But these warehouses are huge. And Sand Lake Road basically connects you with either Union Parkway on that side, or Kirkman, and or International Drive farther down. For those that know about the tourist area, this is another shot of the team member building that is in Epic Universe back of the house. So much that we're getting tonight. Smash that like button, guys, in YouTube. If we're actually sharing any valuable content with you, we're helping you. That helps us out tremendously every time that you either share our videos, smash the like button, all the subscription, all the comments. That helps us like you have no idea. And that's the only way that we could get discovered on YouTube. That's why I continue to mention the whole subscribing and all that. Coming over here a few hours ago, I find this very interesting. Scott Gustin, which is like the goat of Disney and Disneyland news, came and said Walt Disney World posted an open casting call seeking performers to portray Bruno from the animated film Encanto. The listing says the role is for our potential future special events. So this is something that a lot of the fans have been asking for. The only way that we were able to meet, Cool Case Adventure, the only way we were able to meet Bruno was in Disney California Adventure last September when we had the opportunity to go and meet do Oogie Boogie Bash, and the line was so darn long that we didn't basically meet him. We just saw him, and those that joined us live, we were able to see him from the distance. Um, so why I share that with you is because after Disney had made so many announcements, um, Block Mickey came today and said, "Is Bruno coming to Walt Disney World? Let's talk about it." According to the Disney audition casting call, Disney World is seeking performer to portray Bruno, and this is what they're looking for: a 5'6" to 5'9" athletic build with an expressive, careful, and selfless personality from the animated film Encanto. While Bruno has previously met with guests at Disneyland Resort, there's still not an official Encanto meet and greet at Walt Disney World. Yet, following rumors, Disney World confirmed that Encanto meet and greet featuring Mirabelle will be coming to Magic Kingdom. They actually did that a few months ago, and it's about Darnton. Well, it's a little bit like way too late, in my opinion, because Mirabelle has been in Disneyland now for over a year. But we all know what's happening here in Disney, in Walt Disney, so it is what it is. So when and where could guest spot Bruno at Walt Disney World? Our best guess will be at the Mirabelle meet and greet later this year. That said, Disney has teased ghoulish new faces in the Boo to You parade at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party this year. We think that adding Bruno to the parade might be a long shot given the fact that he's not really a villain, although he's a somewhat portrayed as one before being better understood by his family. Bruno could also be slated to join the extensive lineup of meet and greet characters during Mickey Mouse Scary Halloween Party, but Disney World has not announced anything yet, and quite honestly, I believe it. Why do I believe this? Because, like I said, Oogie Boogie Bash is mostly for villains. That's what I love. That after our party in Disneyland or at Disney California Adventure, and it will you get to see all these villains that you rarely get to see around in our parks, right? And you do somewhat like a meet and greet with them. However, Bruno was there last year, so why wouldn't in this case Magic Kingdom be able to bring Bruno as one of the meet and greet characters for Mickey Mouse Scary Halloween? I believe that's going to happen, or else why wouldn't they be casting for that? I'm just sharing this with you. It just came out a few hours ago. This is huge news here for Walt Disney World because I can guarantee you the lines are going to be astronomical. As it is, even for us, anybody to meet Jack Skeleton, you got to make a 4 to 5 hours line just to meet that character alone. So adding Bruno to the mix, you will make the long lines, and he was averaging 2 to 3 hours of wait time during Oogie Boogie Batch as well. So very interesting news. Then I told you, I said, and I Monday in this same live stream, watch it. Something is coming from Universal this Thursday. So, and it just made sense. A lot made sense. Why did it make sense? Because the fact that Disney changed their lineup of announcement for their Christmas or their holidays events announcements. They're halfway to the holidays announcement. Normally, and I'm gonna repeat what I said last week. Normally, Disney start with Walt Disney World, then Disneyland, and or the cruise line, and then the last one's gonna be the Disneyland. Most of the time, it's Disneyland. The minute that I saw that they started with Disneyland, then the cruise line, and then they saw Magic Kingdom. They said Magic Kingdom will be announced on June 15th. I automatically knew that Universe and Disney knew Universal was coming with something heavy, and by heavy means Halloween Horror Nights. People been begging Universal Studios to do the second announcement. A lot of people keep saying you haven't even made the first announcement. It's not the first announcement. When Universal Studios, we mentioned in the video a few weeks ago, made the first announcement on October 31st of 2022 when they released that they will have Chucky as one of their haunted houses. So now this come very, very strong when they said, hey, now the new announcement is The Last of Us, which is a video game that is so popular. When I say they're also celebrating what is America, correct me if I'm wrong, the 10 years anniversary of The Last of Us. So on top of that, it's just like, it makes sense. Um, a very interesting video game. I never had the opportunity to play it. I didn't even know what The Last of Us was. I knew it, but I never played it. But it wasn't until the show in HBO came out, and I decided to start watching the show and learning about The Last of Us. And then Mary was kind enough to let us borrow the game, the first part, because it's two video games, and Kalel played it, and I watched most of the watch him play, and basically follows. I mean, it's amazing. It's terrifying. In the movie, I wanted there to say maybe follows about. Would you say Mary about 90% of the video game, 90 to 95%? Um, so it is very good. It is very interesting. So in case you don't know what it was, basically it says enter the overgrown and perilous world of Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog is the company that made the video game. In real life, as you fight to survive and navigate your way through an abandoned Pittsburgh with Joel and Ellie, which are the two main characters. I cannot wait to see this. This thing is freaky. Whether you watch it on HBO Max or you actually see it on a video game, this darn thing is freaky. And in this video, they also left us a couple of Easter eggs. And I'm going to go over the things that I kind of caught a little bit. Obviously, she's playing the game. The game. This seems kind of like the same layout as how they made the announcement last year. Then you're seeing three friends. This is her, the one that in the first announcement, and then this is the two friends. I'm imagining if I go based on how they made announcement last year, I will be expecting announcement to be made with these two people as well, because that's how it happened last year on that group of friends, if you guys remember. Um, then what else? Then they show you the video game. It's kind of cool because then you start picking up things in the background. So the guitar, which is part of the video games, you can tell that they're total, freaks about this game. And then obviously, and this is the other thing that makes me think where they're going with this announcement. So then this cool thing that comes up because the universe is about coding. Mary did the decoding on her own because I told her, "You're leave me the announcement and I'll leave and I'll look into the speculation and you take care of the decoding part." Um, and basically this translates to never go alone, which is basically the catchphrase that Universal Studios always using. But what I find very interesting about this whole thing is like, yeah, she's watching the screen, and you see how it keep going, like, you keep getting the static thing kind of thing. And Kyla's been saying it for the longest time. We've been missing the signs. Um, and I've been saying it for the longest time as well. We'll get to that in a minute. But there's multiple things in this background that belongs to the game too. So I think there's a poster on the back that shows the cell phone. I'm sorry, the cell phone shows the mushroom, which that's how basically people become um, uh, whatever the virus or whatever thing spreads in the video game. Then you get the silhouette of what they call the clickers, if I'm not mistaken. Look at the virus part, the fungus. I'm sorry. So there's a couple of things, and of course it says, Sophia, where you go, you're dead. So there's a couple of things that don't make sense. So like, or wait a second, how does the other person know? What makes the other person think that Sophia is dead? Can that be another type of world? Maybe you know where I'm going with that, right? So there's a little bit of Easter eggs over here. The more that you watch this video, the more you discover she wakes up from, I guess, what it was, a dream. And anytime you watch these kind of videos, you gotta watch the obvious, and you also have to watch for those Easter eggs, because it will be leading to what is next, and that's how speculations start. So hold on, let me go back over here. Yeah, Mary told me yes, about 10 years anniversary about that, but I do feel that the video game is scarier than HBO series because you see more of the clickers and such in the game. I hope they show more of the clicker. And I know that in the movie, the show they didn't, because I think they were focusing more on the story and kind of like get us to connect with the characters. Then and they had basically the time to do that. A video game, you have to be quick, precise, and get the people's attention. And that's why I think the whole video games pay more attention to the clickers rather than the character. So in the HBO series, they had to build up the momentum. You gotta get to know the character first before you start discovering everything else. Bethany said the game was too scary. I don't like the connection theme in the show. Michelle said the scary thing I watch is Supernatural. And Supernatural could be scary. Don't get me wrong. Supernatural kind of got very creative, and I'll be honest with you. Like, I like scary things. I don't like things that deal with uh, evil and the devil and none of that. I'm so intimidated by it, just maybe because I feel a lot of respect. You know, I believe that there's a God and there's evil. And every time, and I think I might have mentioned it here before, every time that you start messing around with possessions and exorcism and things like that, I don't like that, because I know that exists for a fact. That's not a Hollywood movie, that's a fact. So Supernatural started getting very scary because they did get into that whole, hey, whatever, Dean is the son of whoever, and Sam is the son of the evil or Satan or whatever. Spoiler alert. So then you got the angel, brother versus brother thing at one point, and then you had the angels turning bad, and the reason why they turn bad. So that's when, even though it, you know, is a TV show, I respect that. So don't feel bad, Miss Sheila, when you said that Supernatural is the scary thing that you ever seen, because there were some shows of Supernatural that I was like, this kind of got out there. Um, and Kyla, I think she might have finished Supernatural, the entire thing. I'm not sure. If not, she's about to finish it. And she had told me that there's some strong episodes over there. You know, they could be scary. Um, the last of Mary saying to me, Sheila, I think you'll be okay with The Last of Us if you can handle Supernatural because of Carlos stated it's more about character development. Uh, Mary said I'm the opposite. I love those scary supernatural style horror because it feels like more real since I believe in that stuff too. Yeah, I get more scared because I know it exists and I don't like messing with it. So I like it, but I respect it. So for example, I have seen Guys, I have seen Exorcist, I have seen every single movie of The Exorcist. I have seen even I think two out of the three movies from Annabelle so far, but I stay a little bit away from it because I know it exists and I respect it. So I rather, you know what I mean? I rather keep it that way. Um, would I watch the third Annabelle movie? Yeah, I don't have no problem watching it. I'm the kind of person that watch these things by myself. It could be dark over here, and I'll watch it. No, that's who I. That's how I've always been. Would I watch it over and over? Nope. I just keep it very respectful. But anyway, so it's kind of cool. And then later on, Halloween Horror Nights went ahead and said, Sophia, where you go, you're dead. And then here's the poster of The Last of Us, you know, and I try to be very clever tonight, using it over here in the background. I I was able to be one of the lucky ones that got the actual video because what happened is Universal posted it in YouTube first and did not do the actual video release. And then I caught it, and then they realized that it was on YouTube and they didn't release it. So they stopped the YouTube video and then they released it. So I felt special because I like basically got it. Um, I was one of the few people that got this actual video before a lot of others. Not because I got a special turn. Somebody asked me, "Do you like know somebody inside?" No, I don't know anybody inside, but I just happen to be in the right in the at the right time. Anyways, moving right along because I don't know what's taking Karen so long. Um, with that, they announced that the premiere pass holder dates also got announced, which is cool. So if you're a premiere pass holder like I am, we get a free ticket, and these are the dates that we could use: as September 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, the 21st, 22, 24, 27, 28, and October 4 and the 5th. The cool thing about these Halloween Horror Nights, also, I want to say it is the longest, or one of the longest in the history of Halloween Horror Nights. I want to say they're going for 40 nights, if I'm not mistaken. So that's also pretty cool. Um, anyways, so with that, I posed the question, and just like I said it last Monday, just read between the line. I posed a question in Facebook. Sorry for the dogs. What announcements HHN will do next? And I did not randomly selected different movies for no reason. I mean, read between the line. I posted this a day ago, yesterday afternoon. Even though I said during my Father's Day I was not gonna do any content creation at all, I decided just to, for the heck of it, to see the response. And I started very like down in the low on Facebook. I didn't go Instagram. I didn't go Twitter because I want to keep it here within the family. Because the family will believe me. The family always supports me. The family backs me up. So that's how I kept this one. What announcement HHN will do next? And of course, I let you know that we will be talking about this. If you see all of these announcements, all of these poster, I'm posting it for a reason. And I just leave it right there because the rumors are heavy. So I want to have the conversation with everybody and see who think who think the or what announcement is going to come next. Which Mary I think answered. She said Megan. Um, but
I'm here.
finally,
Best part of Cool Case is here.
oh boy, where's Kyla?
She's getting ready to take a shower.
Well, that's
There's
that's
no AC in the gym today.
that's the best part. Oh, good Lord, that's criminal right
Yes.
there. All right, Karen. Announcement. Do you believe all of these are going to come to fruition?
Yes. Ooh,
Just saying-
fruition.
You're just saying that just because I'm saying it.
I want to say Stranger Things for sure. I guess Megan because of all the chismes that we've been hearing.
Oh, the
Eh,
audition?
yeah. I don't know about that. Like, it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Have we? We haven't even seen.
Well,
That's
this
a creepy
movie,
movie, is
come,
it?
this movie
Is
comes
that-
out
oh,
on
that's
July
Blumhouse,
7th.
right?
It is a Blumhouse movie.
What's
So
the other Blumhouse?
everybody's asking me about Megan. Is Megan gonna have her whole a whole entire house? The answer is no.
Is that Blumhouse?
Yes.
So they're gonna pair it with
Right.
Insidious.
It's gonna be Insidious and Megan. I can tell you that right now. Insidious and Megan. Kyla,
Hey,
Hey.
hey, everybody!
is this happening? Yes or no? Oh boy.
She's hoping. I think she'll
I
get.
pray.
You're not in the frame.
I pray. And I pray that this happens. Like, this was long overdue. This should have happened. What's up? Halloween Horror Nights? Like, anyway.
She said, "What's up, Halloween Horror
This
Nights?"
should have happened like
Last year.
last year. You would have made the bank, but that's just me.
Mary said, "Hey, Kyla,
Hi.
I think it's gonna happen." And you're hearing it here. I even made
I
the
saw
comments
it.
before.
I saw that.
The only comment I haven't made is
Major side eye.
on confirmation, Kyle. I know. I did say it earlier that you've been saying it too.
No. I said it first.
Confirmation. This is what I've been hearing from people within the park that it has a high chance of happening this year.
And Sheila says hi, Kayla.
Hello.
That's what I've been saying.
I saw the trailer for that.
Is
Looks good.
Insidious is a Blumhouse, so they're gonna combine that with Megan. Megan definitely is happening according to the audition. Rumors are heavy on Five Nights at Freddy's, so
That game's scary.
I would do Fight on
I-
Saturday before I do.
I will be honest with you.
That looks scary. Like Kyle's been showing me parts of that game from people playing. That card was scary. Like,
If all of this comes
it's gonna be an
to
amazing.
fruition,
What's up with you and fruition? Is
What
it a
is
big
that
way today?
word?
I know.
Come true.
If,
Like,
this,
it happens.
if this happens, we're looking at the possibility of having the best Halloween Horror Nights in the history.
As long as they do
Whoa.
really good with the houses and not screw it up. Are you okay?
So anyway, the whole upside down, the statics, the whole thing has been hinted multiple times in
Yeah.
some of the videos.
Yeah, if that doesn't
Yeah.
happen, then it's gonna be like the biggest letdown because you've put it out there.
They fooled us.
Yeah,
I've been talking to people. People are saying they may happen. I mean, there's a right now. I'm getting a 70 to 80% of confirmation that it will happen.
I said it. I just want to say
So
when it happens, I would be the first one to be. I said it. I was right.
when is the next announcement happening? It's gonna either happen this Thursday or next Thursday for sure. According to my sources, we're not gonna make it to July without another announcement. But
I think Megan's probably.
there-
It's gonna be something like
it has to
Boring.
be Megan.
boring. It's gonna be
Yeah.
Megan. They're not gonna announce.
Although
They're not gonna announce. They might announce Megan and Insidious.
I think they're gonna announce the biggest thing.
right, no, Stranger Thing is gonna be
Be the last thing.
The last thing they're gonna announce. They're gonna close that with a bang. But I'm also ready for an icon. I feel.
they need to,
I feel that I feel that the whole Doctor Off fellow needs to happen, and it will happen. I heard that too, but that announcement needs to happen soon too. So my guess is gonna be Insidious and Megan, next, and then after that is gonna be Doctor Oddfellow, and then after that is gonna be Five Nights at Freddy,
Oh, jeez.
and then after that, the last
sexy.
one is gonna be this one. If it happens, and if everything points out to the direction that I'm saying. But why I'm saying this, Karen, is because I posted this yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I did post, kind of look. I posted this yesterday, and last Monday I said that an announcement was coming on Thursday, and today, WDW News Today actually went, bam, rumor. Stranger Things to return to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Orlando Resort. It came out today. I put it out yesterday. I've been talking about it. And it basically said the house is likely to be themed after season 4, which aired in 2022. Season 5, the final season, does not have a release date yet. Stranger Things season 4 follows the group. They are separated and then go over these. And they're showing all the different things that they have done in the past, but the rumors are floating, and they're floating very strong. That came out today. So they say HHN 32. That's basically what they're saying so far. But the rumors are being strong again. That came out today, June 19.
I can't wait for that.
Your dad hinted it yesterday.
I thought
Your
you were about to say,
daughter
like,
said it.
first. I said this as soon as they posted that little YouTube of that woman saying something, and then like it goes blank out, and she's like,
Well, what I
That's
heard,
exactly
what
what
I
happened.
heard
She's like-
about is that finally Universal was able to work out a deal with Netflix in regards to the Stranger Things.
It's about
We
time.
may see the last Stranger Things in Universal Studios
Yeah.
ever made, because the contract is pretty expensive, and we may not see a lot of merchandise, meaning with different graphics. We may see only like
That one
or two.
that's
And if you
nice.
notice, and if you're not, well, similar to that, that's what I mean. If you notice, they may not even show you real characters because they don't want to pay that royalty, because those kids now are making a lot of good money. And every time they show their faces, they're gonna get charged a lot of money. So you may see something related like the upside down and things like that with the kids silhouettes and all that. That's what I'm hearing in regards to the merch. You may see kind of like the Weekend. Remember what the Weekend was? And it was the same face in every single merchandise. The reason why they did that,
they're probably gonna put like Vecna or something,
exactly,
or like that spider thing.
the reason
they don't have to pay anybody.
the reason why they did it last year with the Weekend is because he was charging a lot of money, and the more things that they will create, the more money they need to pay him. So I'm already expecting not a lot of merch of Stranger Things this year already.
I can't wait for now.
For who?
The first speculation might remind me of Stranger Things with the guitar and lightning bolt too. The guitar is just like a lot of all the speculations. I don't know if it's gonna happen at this point. The whole guitar part, or that we thought it were gonna be
Kara's gonna go take a shower.
Something music with Metallica or
Ooh, it's gonna happen,
That'd be
guys.
nice.
Lady Gaga is another one that was
Metallica.
floating around.
They should keep it.
It was coming strong, but again, if you notice in these IP houses alone, Universal is paying a lot of money, so the chances to pick another artist at this point, I don't know. We shall see.
What do you think they'll do for FNAF?
Oh,
FNAF. It's short for Five Nights at Freddy.
I don't know.
FNAF.
I don't know what they're
Because we
gonna
can't
do.
say.
Obviously, they're gonna
Five
follow.
Nights at Freddy's.
They're gonna follow the video game. They cannot follow the movie because the movie's not out yet.
Yeah, but it wouldn't make sense, because if you're gonna follow the video game, you're in an office the entire time, and the what's it called?
The
animatronics come to you and try to jump scare you.
Right.
Unless they're gonna use one of the newest ones.
Right. They
which
cannot.
is where, like,
They're not gonna
hiding.
follow the movie. The movie doesn't get released until October 27th. So
Way
Now,
after.
Who are all those characters?
movie.
The bear, the bunny, the doggy with
Yeah,
the little.
right. Great
Ma,
explanation.
the doggy?
That looks like a dog. Like
Ma, that's a duck and a wolf.
All right, moving right along. So that's basically the rumors and a lot of the speculation for Halloween Horror Nights. We got a few more weeks on this because we're gonna keep hearing this. Is something that I couldn't show you this past weekend, but All Hallows Eve Boutique actually got their new look for the summer. So they brought all the monsters back over here, and it's Monster Graham Picture Studios, and it looks pretty cool. Remember how last year for summer they had like the tiki monsters?
right.
Yeah.
So this is
They look summerish. Now they look preppy.
yeah,
No,
but this is the look for the
like,
summer. So the coffee cups are labeled with the nicknames of some of the monsters like Frank and Creech. And then Brandon Fraser. So demanding his cup of coffee of Revenge of
Yeah,
the Mummy
mommy.
the Ride. So that was cute. The creature from the Black Lagoon is behind the vintage Frankenstein inspired camera.
See, but he still looks summerish because he's got the Hawaiian
Right,
shirt.
because this is the look for the summer. Again, like last year, how they converted into tiki, this is their summer look. So this is fun. Look at Dracula.
He's a sound man.
Filming a spooky graveyard backdrop. Dracula standing nearby holding the boom mic. And look at with the back.
The bat.
It is amazing
That's
what Universal Studios creative team is able to do in a matter of within a day. Because this thing it was converted overnight. Go ahead.
Like I said, I never looked at it from the music standpoint. I know other did, but ST4, one of the biggest characters was Eddie, and just that icon reminded me of Eddie. Not even a music component to it. They have to. I think they have. Eddie's got to be in there. Like, there's got to be a whole section of Eddie, like
it will be for Stranger Things, but not
as an icon.
No, she's talking about the speculation map where they have a guitar, but Universal is leading towards artists. I mean, remember
they started that last year.
The guitar could be Metallica.
The year that they didn't do HSN, Billie Eilish was supposed to be.
Right.
And they actually confirmed that after they canceled HSN for that year, they confirmed that they have a contract with Billie Eilish.
It's Billie Eilish.
Eilish. Oh, thank you. Then after that, then now is the weekend. So what people are saying is that
she's coming.
The next one and it's gonna be possibly Lady Gaga, because Lady Gaga is out there, her videos out there, and she plays in a few horror movies.
I would want to see one, like, just randomly. I would want to see one for like Michael Jackson.
Well, the interesting thing is, like, if in fact they're going with Stranger Things, can Universal keep affording all these big contracts?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say that's a lot of money.
But they're hinting that they want the music.
Well, maybe they're banking on Halloween Horror Night this year, really bringing in money. You know what I mean? Like, if they bring all that stuff in, then it'll bring a lot of money.
Maybe like they might have what's it called? Like what they did with Blumhouse. They might have like two different.
Oh, they are. They're gonna do
before, like, maybe Stranger Things and the sound artist.
No.
In
one house?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure if that comes, they're gonna have their own house.
If they're gonna pay that amount of money,
they're gonna have their own house.
They're gonna just fully dedicate that.
Better be good too.
Bethany said you sound like me and my son Karen.
Yeah, I know, right?
You might put Freddy's at the bottom
of the to-do list.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I want it to be on my top.
So
I've always.
It looks spooky. Like if the game looks spooky enough, I would put it right there somewhere in the middle.
You guys need to watch one video with the guy.
We've
been watching it. You bring it to us.
You just started watching that. That video game has been out for a little while.
Okay, and I watched it.
So anyway, this is something with how busy we were on Saturday. We couldn't make it. I wanted to, but we couldn't.
It was hot too.
Yeah, but we spent a long time in Minion Land. I mean, it was great. Don't get me wrong.
It
But
Well,
eventually, I want to go back
to do that.
to look
Yeah.
at it,
I like
look
how
at
they
this in
did it
person.
though, because it's like they're trying to film a movie,
Yeah.
but in the summer.
Now, I just want to show you very quick the menu of the menu in case you missed it.
I almost jumped
Um,
the screen.
but basically, we were able to, what was it?
Bye guys.
We were able to try everything but 3 items, I want to say.
I think so.
And what
3 or
happened?
4 items.
What had happened was, is that the day that we were making the obviously the these debuted, the app continued to glitch, and you had to put the order like 3 times in order to
I was getting
put
mad
the
about
order.
that part.
But some of the items that we missed didn't have a picture next to it, so we completely missed
If
it.
you don't have a picture, you missed it. Even like we almost missed the specialty drinks because I didn't see them. Like there's no picture of the specialty drinks, and I kept saying people with. I'm like, where are these in the menu? So I literally had to sit there and like look for it.
So if you haven't watched that video, we highly recommend it. So what we did, we partnered up with PC Dev and Theme Park Express, Adrian, and we decided to buy the majority of the menu. We all kind of knew that we might have been missing 1 or 2 over here because it was a lot. It was like you order this, you order this, you order that. So we ended up trying the chop salad, right?
Mhm.
The
And macho salsa.
salsa ropa vieja, the cauliflower, which it was
Delicious.
This cauliflower, it was insane. The rice just tasted like regular rice. But
I didn't even taste the rice. I just went for the cauliflower.
Delicious. We did miss the salmon, so we're probably gonna go back and try. Karen's gonna try it. We did try the Oto's noodle bowl. That one was.
I didn't try that one. It didn't call my attention.
It tasted good, but it's nothing that I just gonna order.
I want to try that one.
We did not. We missed the chicken stores. The chicken stores. I'm sorry. We missed it. So, like, how you seeing it right now? Even though this is an advertisement, that's how it came in the app. I didn't see. I completely missed it.
And that one didn't have a picture.
And I didn't see the Agnes honeymoon soup. So these are the 3 items that we missed. So we're gonna go back and try the Agnes honeymoon soup. We will try the chicken and we will try the salmon. Then we obviously try the pork sandwich. We tried the steak and cheese race sandwich. Both sandwich, I like both of them. However, I highly recommend this one.
Yeah.
This has been, and you heard it from us. You heard it from Dev. If you watch Adrian's video on Theme Park Express, he said it. If you watched the Buck 2, Tyler says it.
Yeah.
So that's what he had. I spoke separately with Tyler. He loved it. I spoke to the team of WDW News Today, and Annie loved that one. The majority of the people that I talked to, and we're not saying the steak and cheese rate is bad, because it was pretty good.
It was good.
Would I order again? Yeah, definitely. However, this is gonna be my first choice.
Yeah, if you're going and you like pork, that is the one you need to get.
So then the Mel's Meatball Mountain, that was delicious. It looks like a pizza. It was like a calzone full of meatballs, pretty much, and a lot of cheese.
And then I overheard some people. They're like, "Why are people keep saying pizza when there's a pizza on the menu? It's not listed as a pizza, but when you read the description, it tells you that it's a stuffed pizza.
It's like it's a stuffed pizza, yeah. But it's called Mel's Meatball Mountain, and it's $13.99, and that thing is huge.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
That was pretty big. I will gladly order this again. The Minion Thoughts.
They're house made. They're house made, and they're delicious. They're more like you know how you do like tater tots. They're like kind of crispy, and those are like more cakey, but they were delicious. It was delicious.
Goodness, that was delicious. The coconut blue rice, that was good. Plantain chips is like the regular plantain chips that you could get in Thunder Falls. Mini banana is just a mini
It's
banana.
a banana, yeah.
Then let's talk about the dessert. The fluffy unicorn cupcake probably is the best dessert that they're gonna have in here.
It is delicious.
You got the Minion Swiss roll, um, the actual cake, the pineapple vanilla cake. I'm sorry, the vanilla cake tasted decent. The passion fruit banana,
Horrible.
way too strong.
And really, like they keep saying passion fruit, it tasted pure guava to me. So I don't know if passion fruit and guava
I
taste
know.
similar, like, but it was a strong
And,
taste.
and then you got Bob's Teddy Bear chocolate cream puff.
It looks cute, but it's not the best.
Yeah, and then Oto's peck rock.
Delicious.
It was decent.
Delicious. No, it was delicious.
And then this is how you can mix everything because the specialty drinks are not onto the last part. So we obviously
And they don't have a picture of it.
we always obviously try the antidote, which by the way you could buy outside also in the pop anana, the pop anana card. You can buy it over there. And the PX41 punch is the purple drink that was pretty cool. I ended up enjoying the purple one more than the antidote, which it tastes like banana. It was
The
okay.
antidote is literally a watered down Laffy Taffy. It tastes just like a Laffy Taffy, the banana Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, both of them are good.
They're both good.
I would order
I do
it.
not. That big whipped cream stuff that they put on it,
I
it
didn't
was
care about
horrible.
it.
Like
Yeah.
that part, you can literally just take it and just dump it out
Yeah.
if you want, and don't let it seep into your. You know how stuff starts melting into the drink, then the drink looks horrible after when it starts
Yeah.
going.
But definitely something to try out. These two special.
Yeah, don't pass
drinks.
on it. They're good.
They're really good. Let's talk about the
Mini minions.
the mini minions. Yeah, thank you. I was like, I'm trying to read them. The bottom.
You're trying to rate or not?
So obviously we only try one thing out of the menu. I mean, we didn't.
We should try that one though.
We will try it, but
Yeah.
we didn't want to just go for like, oh, let's try just a grilled cheese. You know, we want to go for like the big thing. And then we already knew that we were gonna get the minion toast, so there was no need to order that one. So they have the Mr. Gru's PB and jelly. The Fredonia Festival of Mac and Cheese, that's the one that all of us did not like.
You can pass on that one.
Definitely pass on it. Same as Disney,
California.
Universal Hollywood, because it's completely bland.
It's very bland.
No flavor whatsoever. So, I mean, maybe your kids like it like that, but
Yeah, if your kids like, you know how some kids are picky and they don't like a lot of flavoring, then that mac and cheese will be like probably hit the spot.
well, I mean,
but
Kyle and Kalel, they love mac and cheese.
they like flavor.
Right.
So I'm talking about the kids that usually don't like strong flavors and things, then they'll probably like that one.
Normally, when Kyle and Kalel said that this mac and cheese is really good,
Because
very
they
good.
like flavors.
So, they also have mini meatballs in marinara over spaghetti. Obviously, we didn't want to try that. Eventually, we may try some of these just to give you our opinion and also show you the portion sizes. But if you hear us talking about it, we're saying eventually we are going to do it. That's how much we like this place.
No, I think that if you're gonna eat at Universal, you need to go there. Like, to be honest. Because for the price and what you're gonna pay for somewhere else, like you might as well. What are you gonna pay? $15 to get a burger? I mean, you might as well come over here and get the pork one. You know what I mean? Like
Minion Cafe is the place to watch out.
Yeah.
From this point forward,
everything was still like most everything was really good.
I can already see a lot of the other locations being slow.
Yeah.
And these guys are gonna get slammed.
Yeah. Just be ready. Just be ready to wait. Like
Mary said.
Everything looked so good in your video. It was delicious.
Michelle said your video made me so hungry. Can't wait to try the food myself. I can't wait for you to try it.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it. It was sad to hear it was bland. I miss the mac and cheese truck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But even the mac and cheese truck, the mac and cheese was bland. What gave it flavor was the chicken that was put on top. But if you see, anytime they do white mac and cheese, it's very bland.
Anyway, so that's basically Minion Cafe. Definitely a must for many people. Moving right along, this we missed because as a
Well, we didn't
Sunday,
miss it.
well,
Like,
we didn't miss it, but Rosita started coming out, which is the other character for Sing, but we were able to meet
Johnny.
Johnny and Gunther.
Gunther.
Gunther, I keep calling him Gunther. Gunther
Gunther.
and the two minions, which is amazing. One thing, like I said in the video, every time I saw this door, I thought that we will step into the theater,
Right.
not them outside. So I was like, that it threw me off. But I tell you what,
It's not a real
shout
theater.
out to Universal. This section has been revived. This
Yeah.
section, it is outstanding. And how they come out dancing and interacting with you. Because even though they're taking pictures, when they take break, they see the amount of people around over here. They tend to dance for them. Minion Land came about at the good time, and they completely changed and uplifted Universal
Yeah.
Studio. It is so fun. I cannot wait to see.
Yeah,
the
if you're
cast
gonna go,
again.
if you're gonna go and you want to see them, make sure you're around the area when they're coming out because they don't let that line get very long and they close it. So I don't
Yeah.
know if because they're trying to give people like a chance to spend quality time with them, a little bit of quality time, or just because they're trying to rotate them really fast. But
If I'm not mistaken, this opens from 9 to 4, so definitely arrive, on time. The mobile pickup window is actually open, and you pretty much can order anything. Obviously everything via the app. And if the app doesn't work inside Minion Cafe, just so you guys know, they do have registers, so you go.
or if you don't
order.
have it, or you don't want you don't have the app on your phone or anything like that.
So he basically here's yeah.
You like Gunter now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see something. Here. All right. So I want to say these are the items that you may not be able to find in the app for mobile.
Those are the ones that you can
mobile
find.
ordering is available. So these are the items, the only items that you will be able to order from the app. Just so you guys know. So
It's pretty much almost the pixels not there.
You're missing,
Or that bake the rotisserie chicken.
You're missing quite a
The
few things.
salmon. You probably don't want to make those
So missing from the mobile pickup window menu are the Lucita, the salmon, the
noodle bowl.
Noodle bowl. You're missing the honeymoon soup. You're missing the fluffy unicorn cupcake.
Ooh,
You're missing the minion shrunken moon balls.
mini. So the kids mini.
Mini minions. Individual sides and specialty beverage. That's what you're missing from the mobile order. So all of a sudden QR codes started to be added on ride photos at Universal Orlando Resort. My guess is that this QR code is gonna be everywhere from this point forward, based on some of the initial things that I've been hearing in regards to the new VillainCon, right, where everything is tracked to your score and all that is tracked through a specific QR code. How they're gonna link it, only time will tell. But I have the feeling that all photos will be linked through the same app or the same QR code. We'll know soon. I'm assuming, because if they started converting this, it's because of reason. Moving right along, we did see this on Saturday. We confirmed that these new extra skeleton minion figures actually are $100, but they look amazing.
They look super cool.
I wouldn't pay $100.
No.
Maybe 40, 50 I would. However, they look wicked cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I had to stop by. Like, I legit turn around and told Karen, I gotta go back to the new Universe store, because I seen this in picture. I seen the box like that, and I said I'll have to see what the heck are those. So they are collectible art figure, and they're skeleton. You can see it like that, and they look amazing.
They look pretty cool.
$100. Hopefully they
That's
come
not
down.
amazing.
Yeah, and hopefully they come down on price. All right, so moving right along, and I'm gonna just glance through Disney really quick because I know we're running a little bit
Yeah, you
behind.
said yeah.
So construction on the way in World Showcase near former Starbucks location. Nobody knows what they're doing over there. I feel, and we said this maybe in live streaming and all that. We have commented many times, Karen and I. They should have kept this as a Starbucks.
Yeah, I don't know why they took it off.
Because the Starbucks in Epcot is far.
It's at the beginning of the park.
Yeah, once you do make it to the World Showcase, I mean, it's easier to have it over here. I feel that if Starbucks would have just negotiated this with Disney and pay more money, they would have made their money big time.
They
Because
should have just had 2 stands.
right,
They would have made more money.
I mean,
Because I'm assuming some people might not even go up front. So they either not get coffee or they go to Joffrey's.
right, and
Right.
that probably that's why they don't allow
Yeah.
Starbucks to do that because Joffrey will
Has 2 in the pavilions.
well, 3.
In the pavilions, they have 2. And they have 1 in Future World.
Right. So, so nobody knows what's happening over here, but there's some
Something.
kind of work going on. So time will tell what's going to happen with this kiosk. Maybe they're going to use it for a future stand for
Probably.
another festival. Also, let's talk about attendance because this is very important. The 2022 theme park attendance report came out, and then it's a lower attendance, high guest spending strategy in action at Disney World. So remember in that phone call where they said that even though they had lower attendance, they had definitely made the profit because it's a higher spend. Then this proved the point. So far, this is the ranking. So Magic Kingdom ranks as the first park. Basically, I want to say in the United States, if I'm not mistaken, with a 35% of change. Here's the, I don't know if this is the average in attendance. I haven't read the whole report, but then after that, then you got Disneyland. Then after that, you have Disney Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Disney Hollywood Studios, and then Universal came on number 6, where not by much. Universal Studios still beat in the IOA, still beat this Disney California Adventure, but I can see where eventually Universal is going to surpass some of these parks because right now they're not, not by much in the expenditure.
Do we want to mention this in case? There's a Spectrum that it's lightning and thundering pretty bad outside. So Spectrum sent out a thing that there could be some interruption to the internet, I guess.
So
if we lose you, then it's because we lost internet.
So we're sorry about that.
Yeah. I just want to mention it just in case it happens.
Let's go over the new entertainment for the holiday. This was announced for the cruise line. So you probably didn't catch this, Karen. So on 2020 and 2023, Very Maritime Cruises, basically they're going to have a new tree lighting ceremony, and they're going to have a Deck the Halls and Mickey Minnie's holiday party. So that's
cool.
brand new.
Don't show me that. Don't show me that.
They did say that they're going to bring, obviously, new treats and new zipper.
I like that little zipper, though.
This was here.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I'm just saying that I like it.
So they did say that, but pretty much what they said, we're going to have a new tree lighting ceremony.
That means we got to go to another holiday one. Because the one that we saw was outdated now.
During Pride Night, it was cool. The governor of California attended the first night, which was last Tuesday. He was he was out there. He was greeting the guests, and a lot of people took pictures with him. He supported the Pride Night. He supported Disney. And then on Wednesday, Disney California Governor Gavin Newsom attended Disneyland Pride Night and previous on Disneyland Forward with Iger and DeMaro. So the Disneyland Forward is basically the expansion of what they've been trying to negotiate with the neighborhoods surrounding Disneyland. Basically, they want to expand Disneyland. And that's been going on for years now. So they basically show the governor what they're planning to do.
The
And
governor's like, come here, I'll help you.
oh, he already said it. He said that whatever they don't want to do here in Florida, he welcomes Disneyland business in there. And he supports them 100%. And he even said whatever he can do to help the neighborhood and all that, he will do that. So anyway, they show him basically the expansion. So here's a picture of the governor. I like that. It's not like, hey, let me grab your phone and I take this selfie
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
So he's being the people. I haven't seen I haven't seen DeSantis doing
With
that.
a sweater that says California Pride.
Right.
That's awesome.
First of all, DeSantis' personality is
Will
difficult.
not.
Will not even get close to
Yeah,
this.
no. You're like,
But anyway, shout out to the governor who actually went, and
that's good. That's awesome.
What a message. No,
Yeah.
Forget about the business in California. What a message
yeah.
to the
Community.
LGBT community
Yeah.
out there.
You're
the
welcome.
governor saying, I support you. I'm here for you. I
Yeah.
love you. And I'm one of you tonight.
Right.
And he was there with them. So outstanding.
The dogs are good.
If you didn't know, the Disney 100 Mickey Mouse Zipper arrived to Magic Kingdom. We were able to get ours from Disneyland. I just bought it for collective purposes because I freaking love it. It's so cute. I told you months ago about how bad the summer was going to be somewhat in attendance for tourism in Orlando. I'm going to tell you now how the holidays are going to go, because Disney Plus subscribers now can get a 35% off of Disney World hotel rooms this fall and holiday season. But it doesn't end over there, Karen. The Florida resident also offer a 35% off Walt Disney World hotels in this fall and the holiday season. But it doesn't end over there, Karen. I know pass holder can get 40% off on Disney World hotel rooms this fall and holiday season. And it doesn't end over there, because even Karen, as a cast member, for the first time ever in a long, long time, can get really good discount
during the holiday season.
That's how bad
cast members, please come fill our resort.
Tourism currently is hurting.
It's hurting now.
It is hurting. So while we call it what it is, what you want to say, and you know what, we can say thank you, Governor, for supporting the economy in California. We could say thank you, Governor, for screwing our economy in Florida.
Thank you for the great discounts.
I appreciate that, because that's how bad things are. And the only reason why I'm making that comment, guys, so now I'm gonna be in the side of the cast member. If Disney doesn't make money, they're gonna lay off more people.
They're already cutting hours, so
they're gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's
hurting
our people. Our people here in the theme park are struggling to pay for their houses and all that. And then you got people in Tallahassee that don't give a crap about the residents and want to make everything a political game, to the extent that it's hurting our own economy. And I could see where Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, all of them eventually will make major cuts. Watch my words, because it's going to happen. Now, with that said, Karen, Disney came with a curveball.
With an amazing idea.
I told you this, that it was going to happen. Offline, but apparently they're going to have their own separate after hour ticketed event at Disney Hollywood Studio called the Jollywood Nights. And basically Jollywood Nights is bringing different celebration. So basically it's a holiday vibe like you've never felt before, and they're gonna have different decor around the park and all that. It's on selective night, and it goes from 8:30 to 12:30 for 10 nights. Basically, it's gonna have a total of 10 different activities going on around the park, in which includes some DJ. This is the part that kind of, excusing my language, pissed me off, because Jingle Bell and Jingle Bam, it is the best holiday show that Disney Park has here in Walt Disney World. And the last time they showed it was in 2019 for free. and they've been denying the fact that they're bringing it back. But then, of course, they want to bring back and then charge people for it, because they know it's people's favorite. But with that said, they ended up saying, okay, in the theater of the Star, we're gonna bring the Muppets, so you're gonna be able to see some of them Muppets. They're gonna have different. By the way, this is brand new. A lot of the, for the section of Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell. That's the only thing repeated. Other than that, you will be able to experience this for the first time. So meet Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and the rest of the iconic gang in Animation Courtyard. You could actually me- uh, get into your spirit with your favorite throwback friend like Power or Lion Max, Phineas and Ferb, Edna Mode, and chill with one of the superhero super friends at Pixar Place. Um, After hours also is gonna have some of the people's favorite open. They're bringing specialty holiday items to only those nights. So these are the nights that they're going to be showing it. And that's basically Jollywood in a summary. Then they give us more details over here. Basically, these are all the nights. Again, the dates. And then they said the guests that are staying on this hotel, they could actually purchase this starting on July 6th. Then we get a $10 discount.
Woohoo.
Um, and then they give us more and more details of everything that is happening. And here's the event map. So what Karen and I decided, most likely one or two of us will be covering this event if we can find tickets.
No.
Simply because it's brand new and want to basically showcase what's happening. It won't be the four of us because it's just too costly. It is the same pricing as the Mickey Very Merry, which is like pretty expensive. With that said, new Frozen Holiday Surprise replaces Cinderella Castle Dreamlight, which is sucks because if you ever seen that castle lit up at night, which it hasn't happened since 2019, it is beautiful. But they said that this is brand new for this year, a brand new Frozen inspired entertainment experience that will illuminate the castle in a whole new day,
No
new
way.
So that's also is coming out. And they said for the first
Regular
time in
park hours,
forever,
though.
this is gonna be the regular park hours. Guests will be able to join Elsa, Anna, Olaf, and Kristoff, and there's no geese in front of the Cinderella Castle. This is a Magic Kingdom for a Frozen Holiday Surprise. So this is brand new. Then moving right along, this is for the Mickey Very Merry Christmas, which is what Karen and I were telling you about. It's running from November 9th to December 22nd. These are the day.
Goodness.
And these are the prices. They start at $159 all the way to $199 per person. And as you imagine, for a family of four, we're looking at a bill of over $600 just for this. So any views, likes, comments, sharing the video will greatly be appreciated, because once again, that's all that all your YouTube membership, all your patrons, all your super chat, that's what it helps us to pay for this. So as you can see, unfortunately, we either have to make a decision, either two of us assist to this and two of us assist to the other one, or the four of us come to this one and only two of them of us can go to the other one. That's the only thing we can do because it's expensive. So imagine that in two holiday special events along as a family of four, it could be a ticket a price tag of over $1,200 just to attend.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's hard for for us to, but we want to figure it out. We're gonna figure out a way to just cover that for content for all of you. Here's something that I found very curious, Karen. So why should you skip Mickey Very Merry Christmas Party this year?
It's expensive.
It is very interesting. So I decided to read it, and it brings really good point. Basically, You may want to ditch Magic Kingdom this holiday season and instead make your way over to Disney Hollywood Studios because there's a brand new party coming to the theme park on 2023. And that's true. Um, the new holiday party, Jollywood Nights, is a new separately ticketed event on Disney Hollywood that will take and then tells you whether again here's the price. It's the same one as the other party, 159 to 179 per person, and tickets go on sale on July 6th. Um, Here's the dates of the party. Like after hours event, many rides will stay open during the party, including but not limited to Slinky Dash, Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror, and Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, which will operate
Virtual.
with a virtual queue. This ride will likely have much shorter lines than normal since the party will be a limited capacity event. Some of the party exclusive offering include a Latin street fair on Commissionary Lane, complete with a live music, a live holiday special hosted by Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy, a Theater of the Star, where guest stars like Tiana and Belle will also make an appearance, and a Nightmare Before Christmas sing along at the Hyperion Theater hosted by Jack Skeleton and Oogie Boogie.
Seems like maybe the four of us should, if we're gonna go four, maybe the four of us go to that one, and then only two go to Mickey's Very Merry.
There are a couple of exclusive experiences coming to the party as well. Disney hasn't announced exactly how exclusive these experiences will be, but they confirmed that they will both be limited capacity. The Hollywood Tower Hotel Courtyard will feature otherworldly soar
with a ghostly
band. The idea here is that Disney has recreated the Tip Top Club from the Tower of Terror lore. The Hollywood Brand Derby will be home of a swinging Good Time 2 and is transformed into a jazz lounge. It will become a sing-along piano bar with live music playing songs from the 20s through the 50s in a speakeasy-inspired party. And then unique characters meet and greets like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Powerline Max, Phineas and Ferb, Edna Mode, and the superhero Super Friends.
And they might rotate. They're gonna rotate them.
I think it's Frozen what they said.
But if they leave it like that, it's just, they left it blank in case they can't do Frozen. Right. They can do Mr. Incredible and Mrs. Incredible.
A nighttime show, Jingle Bell Jingle Band, will be returning this year. The show features holiday music, fireworks, special effect, and projection. And I gladly will post that video later on if you want me to, because it's a beautiful show. We attended it 2019. Finally, we can't forget about the food. Look out for snacks like spicy Korean chicken on a mini funnel cake.
That's gotta be good though.
Christmas tree cookie stack inspired by the iconic Echo Lake Christmas tree, and specialty cocktails and holiday beverages. All of this calls my attention and looks beautiful. So, which part is actually better for you, whether or not you should skip Mickey Very Merry to attend Jollywood will depend on your group and your preferences. Although Jollywood Night looks super fun, within the younger kids will probably still enjoy the Magic Kingdom party a little bit more. And I agree with them.
Yeah.
I think this is more adult oriented, but still super fun. But why in the world is Disney doing two after party events? Again, I go back to this. They need as much money as they can. They're hurting. And with those amazing hotels deals, they're expecting to bring such a big crowd that will be able to feed crowds to two different parks. Smart idea, smart business idea. They're trying to get as much money as they can in order to say, hey, we tried it. Remember, all of this guys will be reported to the shareholders. So they're trying. But this is a sign, in my opinion, of desperation.
Yeah.
Of desperation. Never in history Disney has done two like here in our Walt Disney World. They haven't done two major after-hour parties running at the same time because
they don't have the staffing.
That's unheard of.
Yeah.
Also, they announced the dates and early details for the Festival of the Holidays, Karen. So November 24th is when they're going to be running the Festival of the Holidays, one of our most favorite
Yeah.
events or festival. And it goes all the way through December 30th. So that's good to know. Also, this is where things are coming in Epcot on Epcot, Animal Kingdom. On November 11th, that's when they start the celebration in Animal Kingdom. So that in November 11th is like the key day happening for Disney in regards to
And that's
celebration
a
of
Saturday.
everything. So there you go. Then also for Epcot, then on November 11th, that's when they start the International Festival of the Holiday, which, by the way, they're starting early. Normally, they start on the Friday after Thanksgiving. This is the first year that the Festival of the Holiday starts so soon. Desperation, anybody? I am telling you. So, for the first time in history, they're starting their holiday celebration on November 11th. However, the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays start at season from November 24, which is normally
Normal.
the Friday after um,
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, and then that's when you could do Miss Santa Claus, the different Santa Claus, which is an amazing experience and more holiday entertainment. But there are other things that you could start finding as of November 11th. Um, this is as of November 11th. This is what you can find in Hollywood Studio. In other words, the same crap that they have been doing for the last 5 to 7 years now. So
Nothing changed.
it says for the first time in forever, a Frozen sing along celebration. Enjoy an unforgettable holiday finale. They've been doing that before. Sunset season greeting, they've done that before. Mini holiday dining,
Holiday,
they always do that. And Toy Story Land characters in holiday
Always.
attire. This is the first time that they do this since 2019, but they done it before. In other words, same crap that they done
Different year.
in every years. Miss Sheila said, "Gotta go. Have a good early start in the morning. No problem. You
Have a good night,
we
Miss
love you
Sheila.
too, Miss Sheila. Thank you for joining us. We're almost done anyway.
And storm's coming.
Then for the Magic Kingdom, as you can see, it's the only thing that is new. Everything that we have read, the only thing that's new is the Frozen Holiday Surprise. Obviously, they're gonna do the Jingle Cruise, the seasonal decor as they normally would. We don't even get like new Christmas attire. Disneyland always getting new attire. We get crap.
We don't have the budget for.
And also, Disney will announces the Tron Legacy life cycle will run in virtual queue for Very Merry Christmas Party and also Scary Halloween Party. Yeah, I would expect that. George announces the hearing for Disney's motion to dismiss Tourism Oversight District lawsuit. So they basically announced that it will be happening on Friday, July 14th. In case you care about that. And the last thing that they actually said is that, let me see, because they announced this earlier. Let me see if I find it here. Where's God?
Bruno's coming?
Yeah, Bruno's coming. Though they're auditioning for Bruno. So basically, people think it's going to happen in
Make No So Scary.
For Making No So Scary Halloween.
Makes sense.
So I want to say Scott is the best one that showed it. So anyway, I posted this. So a glimpse of Tiana's Bayou Adventure as construction continues in the Magic Kingdom Park. Much anticipated Tiana's Bayou Adventure guests will soon be able to see the centerpiece of the attraction, Tiana's Food's Water Tower, topped by the signature tiara. So basically, this soon we'll be able to see that. And they said, I want to say around June 29 is when we're going to be able to see it. That just came a few hours ago. Sheesh. Disney and Universal got me tired just with news. Good Lord.
That's a lot of news.
I'm
Whew.
I'm
Good thing I got you
tired.
coffee right before, huh?
Yeah, you got me coffee before, and they're not stopping. Obviously, we may see this week a little bit of slowdown. Um, but once Halloween Horror Night kicks in again, which is I'm telling you, my feeling is not gonna happen this week. It's gonna happen next week. Um, you're gonna see obviously now news picking up, or what, or if Disney decide to drop a couple of things, that's when you see the Universal. Oops, that is
Oh, I
not
put something
competing.
out. Mary said lots of news for a week. That's for sure. That's a lot
I
of news.
am tired. Thursday, my thumbs were like numb. I was posting everything. So anyway, it's gonna get interesting. All I can tell you is that sadly, our economy seems to be affected even right now because parks are not as crazy. Like even on Saturday when we went to Minion Land, yes, everybody wanted to experience that, but as we recorded a second video and we went to Diagon Alley, Diagon Alley was
Was-
dead.
Yeah.
So
Everybody was in Minion Land. And it still didn't feel it felt a little crowded, but it didn't feel like horrible. It wasn't bad.
I just feel, Karen, that Disney is hurting in this political game, is hurting themselves, unfortunately,
Yeah.
as well. Because what's happening is like they're not gonna spend money over here, like we said many times. But why people have to come back then? And they said it in the last call when they said we don't have the 50th year celebration, so they're not gonna come over here. You know what I mean? And you can tell they don't want to just announce what they're gonna be spending. My guess is they're waiting to see about the lawsuits.
Right.
Once the lawsuits start settling in and they have an idea of what direction
What's happening?
it's going, the things are going, they'll probably start making a little bit more announcement. You know, they're trying to get people excited, you know, with like Bruno and things that people want to see. But that $17 billion of expenses is not going to happen until they see the direction that the theme park is going.
Right.
With the government, and you cannot blame them. Unfortunately, you cannot blame them.
No.
But it's hurting. If Disney at this point does not produce to bring masses of tourists here in Orlando, all the other theme parks are affected, whether people like it or not.
Right.
And that includes the Santas. You know, they're proving little by little that they're the center of tourism, whether people like it or not.
Right.
I don't know what to tell you.
Not much to say. We just gotta wait to see what happens.
It's making me nervous because it's affecting our taxes already. And it's funny because the other day they had a meeting onto expansion with the taxes, you know, for different things that they want for the community. And the taxes that they're counting on is the taxes that are produced by tourism. And they just released that week that the taxes have dropped. So if I will be the city, I'm looking into the spectrum of how much money I'm going to spend. I will be careful because right now we're losing money.
Yeah, and a lot.
And a lot.
A lot.
So I don't know. California is the big spot where people want to hang out. People want to be in Cali. People want to spend the money in Cali. Disney's making people want to go to Cali. Universal's definitely making people to go to California. Yeah. And I could tell you that because we're looking at prices of hotels that we stayed before in California, especially by Universal. We're like, holy crap, what the hell happened?
Prices over there are going up, prices over here are going down.
Yeah, like over there it was like we could find a room really very easily, semi affordable, and now hard. But that's basically what's going on with the tourism over here. More to come. We have a new video coming on Wednesday, and we'll be live streaming from Magic Kingdom on Friday, right?
Yes.
So you want to see some of, the live stream. I could anticipate that live stream in Magic Kingdom might be long.
Well, everybody's gonna be there, so we don't have a rush to go.
Yeah. So it's gonna be probably a few hours. We're talking about good 4 to 6 hours if you want to hang out with us most of the day, not the whole day. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it up here now, guys, because we got stuff to do. I gotta go to sleep soon.
Gotta work
But you gotta work out. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. It was awesome to share all this amazing news with you guys, and we catch you in the next one, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. See you on Friday.
Bye.